Welcome to the Debits Tax Delivery training. Tax delivery is how you get completed tax returns into your client's hands, securely, with built-in electronic signatures and identity verification. In this training, I'll walk you through the complete tax delivery workflow, from creating a delivery and uploading documents, to configuring signatures, sending for e-sign, managing vouchers, distributing K-1s, and tracking everything through completion. This training is designed for accountants and firm staff. By the end, you'll know exactly how to deliver tax returns to clients using every feature of the system. Let's get started. Before we dive in, let's understand what tax delivery is and how it works. Tax delivery is the process of sending a completed tax return to your client for review and electronic signature. Rather than printing, mailing, and waiting for a signed Form 8879 to come back, Debits handles the entire process digitally, with secure identity verification built in. Debits supports 3 return types. The 1040 is for individual income tax returns. The 1065 is for partnership returns, which also enables K-1 distribution to partners. And the 1120S is for S corporation returns, which also enables K-1 distribution to shareholders. The workflow has 6 stages. First, you create the tax delivery and select the return type and signers. Second, you upload the tax return documents, and Debits uses AI to automatically classify each one. Third, you configure signature fields on the documents that require a signature. Fourth, you send the delivery to the client. Fifth, the client verifies their identity and signs electronically. And sixth, once all signatures are collected, the return is marked complete and ready for filing. Along the way, you can set up payment vouchers with automated reminders and distribute K-1 schedules to individual partners or shareholders. Let's start with the tax delivery dashboard. From the sidebar, click Tax Delivery. This is your central view for all deliveries across your firm. The table shows every tax delivery. Each row displays the client or entity name, the tax year, the return type, 1040, 1065, or 1120S, a status badge, and the last updated date. The status column has 8 possible states. Draft means you're still preparing the delivery. Pending review means it's been sent and the client hasn't started. Pending KBA means the client needs to verify their identity. Pending signature means the client has passed identity verification and can sign. Partially signed means some signers have completed but others haven't. Completed means all signatures are collected. Filed means you've marked it as filed with the IRS. And rejected means the client declined to sign. Each status uses a color-coded badge, so you can scan the dashboard quickly and identify what needs attention. You can search by client name and sort by any column. This makes it easy to find specific deliveries or see which ones were most recently updated. Each row has an actions menu with options to view details, send for signature, resend the invitation, mark as filed, or delete the delivery. Now let's create a new tax delivery. Click the Add Tax Delivery button in the top right corner. A multi-step wizard opens. In Step 1, select the return type, 1040, 1065, or 1120S, and the tax year. For business returns like 1065 or 1120S, you'll also select or create the business entity. The year defaults to last year, but you can change it for amended returns or prior year filings. In Step 2, add the signers. For a 1040, this is typically the primary taxpayer and optionally a spouse. For business returns, you'll add an officer, partner, or authorized representative. You can search your existing contacts or enter signer details manually. Once you've added signers, click Create. The delivery is created in draft status, and you're taken to the detail page where you'll upload documents and configure everything. With the tax delivery created, the next step is uploading documents. On the Overview tab, you'll see a prompt to add documents. Click the Add Documents button. An alert at the top guides you through the next steps. Upload documents, configure signatures, add vouchers, then send. The upload modal opens with a drag-and-drop zone. You can drag PDF files directly in, or click to browse. Multiple files are supported, up to 50 megabytes each. After selecting files, Debits uses AI-powered document analysis to automatically detect what each file is. The system identifies the document type, whether it's a Form 8879, a federal return, a state return, a K-1, a voucher, or an engagement letter, and assigns a confidence score. You can review and adjust the classification before uploading. After upload, the Documents tab shows all your files with their type badges, page count, and actions. You can reorder documents by dragging, rename them, change the type, or delete them. With documents uploaded, you need to configure signature fields on the documents that require signing, typically the Form 8879. On the Documents tab, you'll see a Configure button next to each PDF. Click the pencil icon to open the signature editor. Here you can place signature fields, date fields, and text fields directly on the PDF. Drag and drop to position them and assign each field to a specific signer. The editor shows the document pages side by side with annotation tools. You can zoom in and precisely position fields where signatures are needed. When you're done, save the configuration. Back on the Documents tab, configured documents show a green badge confirming that signature fields are set. This is required before you can send the delivery for signature. The Overview tab shows the tax summary card at the top. This displays the key financial details: federal and state refunds or balances due, and the adjusted gross income. Debits can auto-extract this information from the uploaded return using AI. You can also edit the summary manually by clicking the pencil icon. This is useful when the AI extraction needs a correction or when you want to add state-specific details. Now let's look at vouchers. Click the Vouchers tab to see the Payment Voucher Management area. Vouchers represent the estimated tax payments your client needs to make throughout the year. Click Add Vouchers to open the voucher creation modal. You can add federal, state, and local vouchers. For each type, enter the quarterly amounts and due dates. The system supports multiple jurisdictions, so if your client files in multiple states, you can add vouchers for each one. The vouchers table shows the type, jurisdiction, quarter, amount, due date, payment status, and whether reminders are enabled. Each voucher can be marked as paid, have its reminder toggled, or be deleted individually. Bulk actions let you select multiple vouchers and mark them all as paid, enable or disable reminders, or delete them at once. When the delivery is sent to the client, they'll be able to see their voucher schedule and mark vouchers as paid from the client portal. Debit sends automated reminder emails before each due date so clients never miss a payment. For partnership and S corporation returns, that's 1065 and 1120S, you'll see a K1 tab on the Detail page. This is where you manage Schedule K1 distributions to individual partners or shareholders. Click Add K1 to open the distribution form. Enter the recipient's name and email, upload their K1 PDF document, and optionally set the ownership percentage and distribution amount. You can add as many K1 recipients as needed. Each one gets their own entry with a delivery status: pending, sent, viewed, or downloaded, so you can track who has received and reviewed their K1. The K1 list shows all recipients with their delivery status and actions. You can resend to individual recipients if an email bounced or the link expired. When you're ready, click Send All K1s to distribute every pending K1 at once. Each recipient receives a branded email with a secure link to view and download their K1, no account creation required. When everything is ready, documents uploaded, signatures configured, signers added, it's time to send the tax delivery. The Overview page shows a status bar tracking the delivery through each stage. Click Send for signature. A confirmation modal opens with 2 tabs. The Settings tab lets you choose the type of electronic signature. KBA e-sign, which is recommended, requires signers to verify their identity with knowledge-based authentication questions before signing. This is required for Form 8879 and provides IRS-compliant verification. Regular e-sign lets signers sign immediately without identity verification, which is suitable for engagement letters and other non-IRS documents. The Email Preview tab shows exactly what your client will receive: a branded email with the firm name, tax year, return type, and a clear call to action button. Click Send for signature to dispatch the email. The delivery status changes to pending review, and each signer receives their invitation. Back on the Detail page, you can see the updated status bar and signer cards now showing pending status. The delivery is live and waiting for client action. Let's see what the client experiences. The signer receives a professional email notification with a link to review and sign their tax return. Clicking the link opens a clean, guided signing experience. No account creation or app download required. First, the client verifies their identity. If KBA was enabled, they enter their name, the last 4 digits of their Social Security number, date of birth, and address. This information is verified against credit bureau records. Next, they answer 3 to 5 multiple-choice knowledge-based authentication questions. These are generated dynamically based on the client's identity data, things like previous addresses, vehicle registrations, or financial accounts. The client has a limited number of attempts. Once identity is verified, the client sees each document in the signing interface. Review-only documents like the federal return are displayed for reading. Signable documents like the 8879 show interactive signature fields. The client clicks each field to apply their electronic signature. After signing all required documents, the client sees a completion screen confirming their signatures were recorded. They can download copies of the signed documents for their records. If a client fails KBA verification, you can bypass the KBA requirement from the admin side or generate a wet signature document for the client to print, sign, and return manually. Back on the accountant side, the detail page gives you real-time visibility into the signing progress. The signer cards show each person's signature status and KBA status with color-coded badges. A green signed badge with a timestamp means the signer has completed. Orange pending means they haven't signed yet. If KBA is in progress, you'll see the KBA status alongside. The Actions menu on each signer card gives you options to resend the invitation email, bypass KBA if the client is having difficulty, or view detailed signing history. For clients stuck on KBA, maybe they recently moved and the questions don't match, click Bypass KBA to allow them to proceed to signing without identity verification. You can also switch them to a wet signature workflow if needed. The Activity tab provides a complete audit trail of everything that happened. When the delivery was created, sent, viewed by the client, when KBA was attempted, when each document was signed, and when the return was completed. This timeline is valuable for compliance documentation. When all signers have signed, the status changes to completed. The overview page shows a success banner confirming all signatures have been collected. You can download the signed documents using the Download Signed Documents button. The signed PDFs include the electronic signature images, timestamps, and an audit certificate with the complete signing history, IP addresses, KBA verification details, and timestamps for each action. Click Mark as Filed to update the status to Filed when you've submitted the return to the IRS. This is your firm's record that filing is complete. If you need to make changes after sending, perhaps a document had an error or you need to add a page, click Recall. This moves the delivery back to draft status while preserving the signer's KBA verification, so they won't need to re-verify identity. You won't be charged again for delivery or KBA fees. The voucher tracking continues after completion. Debits automatically sends reminder emails to clients before each voucher due date. Clients can mark vouchers as paid directly from the email or the client portal, keeping everyone in sync. Let's recap the complete tax delivery workflow. Create the delivery and add signers. Upload documents and let the AI classify them. Configure signature fields on the 8879 and any other documents that need signing. Set up vouchers and K1 distributions if applicable. Send for signature with KBA enabled for IRS forms. Monitor progress and assist clients who need help with identity verification. Mark as filed when done. Here are some best practices. Always upload and classify documents before adding vouchers. The AI extracts information from the return that helps pre-populate voucher details. Enable KBA for any delivery that includes a Form 8879. It's required by the IRS for electronic signature authorization. Set up voucher reminders before sending the delivery. This way, payment reminder emails start flowing automatically as due dates approach. For K1 distributions, verify all recipient email addresses before sending. K1 links are personalized and can't be forwarded. Use the recall feature rather than creating a new delivery if you need to fix something. It preserves the audit trail and avoids duplicate charges. Thank you for watching, and happy filing season.